Ah, Schleswig, footstool of gluttonous King Fatmu IX, a glittering empty chalice of want, endlessly empty no matter how full it gets. Fatmu rules in greed and oppression, ever demanding more of his subjects to keep up heirs. The imaginary jealousies of his peers in Allianz, Galgenbeck, Grift. The bright dim of Schleswig is no doubt an affront even to the Shadow King to the north. Yea, even the dead in Graventosk turn within their graves in envy. It is a lie. But Fatmu wishes it so, and so it is truth in Schleswig. Your home, if such a thing exists. You claw out your existence by all means, dim, dark, dull, or nefarious. But one must never defecate where one dines. Farther out you must reach, at times taking on a gang of allies. Life expenses are all the same below a certain threshold. There are plenty of desperate others to match your need. Some of those desperate wretches have coin to spare and a willingness to work with you in exchange for your loyalty and service. Servants all. You serve, and for a pittance are allowed to live better than most. A job post in town has it that a wealthy landowner outside of the city needs an armed and desperate team to do a job. It doesn't say the job. It doesn't matter. 30 silver per day is the rate, and gone and back or no, you'll be free and paid for 3 at the end of 2. 90 silver each. Fucking hell, that's a wage worth earning. Dave, would you please roll on the calendar of Nakrubal? And I think we're going with a D2 on this one, if I remember.
We are. Yes, we are. D2 indeed. This will be my pleasure to seal our fate. A 1.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, would you please follow that up then with a D66?
Yes, I will. 65.
Psalm 6, verse 6, 5. The earth shall wane, bringing black serpents forth from within the earth. What does it mean? We shall see. As you gather with your compatriots, those that you know, that you can trust as much as any, and perhaps some within your own individual company, Deru, that you cannot. You answer the summons, the request for an escort by the landowner outside of Schleswig. And as you are collecting at the front of the gate, becoming reacquainted, what do you say to each other? Standing outside, the wind whipping cold, before you venture into the Schleswig forest, not far beyond.
I tell you, the black serpents seethe just below the surface. I've seen it with mine own eyes. They're coming for all of us, every single one of us. The end is nigh. The end.
Deacons, how nigh do you think it is? Shut up, Fit. How nigh do you think it is?
Very nigh. As nigh can be. A nigh up to your thigh and beyond.
That's quite nigh.
Well, as long as it's not nigh until we get our 90 gold, I don't much care.
Well, we should have time to get paid.
Well, at least there's that. At least there's that.
I want to go messy. I don't care. It can come. I just want gold in my hand.
Speaking of pay, Daru, would you like to roll the dice?
I could be persuaded to, take a little bit more of your coin, sure.
Let me see your dice first. I want to make sure they're not loaded. You gotta watch this one.
don't blame your bad skill at this game on me. I
okay.
would never stoop to cheating.
Yes. Would you
Barbar-
be Silvers?
Barbarister, your horse, just behind you, speaking to no one in particular, says, "She couldn't win even cheating, I'm sure." And there's a little murmur of a laughter from Daru's side. Also a voice, disembodied.
Who's that?
That is a nonsense opinion that you don't need to pay any heed to. So, and she'll just turn to the horse and be like, "Shut it, unless you want to figure out how to feed yourself tonight."
Have you always been able to laugh out of your ass, Daru?
That is my other travel companion, I guess you could call it. The symbol of my noble bloodline, my blade of my ancestors.
From her ass, the voice comes, "Who are you trying to impress, love? I'm just a sword."
Yes, well, most people don't have talking swords, so clearly it shows how important I am that I have a talking sword.
I've got a talking head. Is that right? Oh. Yes, that's right.
Look. Bixby and Fitz is your brother. He's looking handsome, smiling still.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
The monkeys absolutely ignore me. They're just digging through my alchemy pack on my back.
I think Bixby does look, you've seen a monkey, looks up at you, acknowledging lovingly, and then goes back to digging through the pack.
Love, what's that like? No. What's it like to
Mark
not
Harrison
have
goes, "You'll
the things
never
that
know."
travel with you just have utter disrespect and hatred for you? What a
You should
novel
take
feeling.
a different approach with your servants, Daru. It is not hard to gain the admiration and adoration of a congregation.
Considering that I don't find my travel companions quite so, shall we say, disposable. It's a little hard to enforce their.
It's amazing
Them to
what you can
stay in line.
dispose of in a deep pit, my dear.
I mean, you could always just find better traveling companions, could you not? You've got the means for it. Just
Yeah.
leave them.
I do have, a fair bit of coin, and she'll shake her coin purse, which does jiggle quite merrily. So,
Your sword,
not nice
friends.
gold merrily, but
your sword says from your hip, "Roll them, roll them, roll them. Come on, Daru. Come on. You can. I want to watch. I want to see this. Come on."
All right, 3 silvers, Daru. I'll roll. We both roll a d6. Let's see how.
All right.
You don't have to show me your dice.
Good.
Oh. Wait. Highest or lowest? Actually, we should call that out right now.
I think
Highest.
high wins.
I wait.
All right. 3 silvers, Daru. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Man's down.
Wow. Paul's getting very excited with his
Yeah,
roleplay
1
tonight.
second. I'm
the win.
Got a gambling problem.
Might get a little bit noisy. I rolled rating, by the way.
Seems apropos.
But what did you roll?
Yeah, Daru, your sword says, "What is it? What is it, Daru? What is it, love?"
Dalcator seems to have lost his dice in the gutter. Hold on.
I was like,
He's doing the cartwheels again.
Thorvald bends down and starts
Over.
digging through the
What
mud
is
for the dice.
Barbarister says, I think somehow this is a distraction by one or the other. I just can't discern whom.
Dalkator, in rolling his dice, rolls it so enthusiastically he tumbles down onto the ground, has a hard time getting up. He has a hobble.
Is that a enthusiastically before or after he knew what the results of his dice were? Is it
This was before. This is before. So he's like, did I win?
Well, I rolled a 3, so just the odds are on your side.
Hot damn, that's 6. Shall we roll for 6 silvers?
Sure, double or nothing.
Barbarister just whinnies again in his laughing way.
Okay, 5.
4.
Yeah! This is why I have more than you. I just keep using your gambling addiction against you.
All right, I'm now down to 5 silvers.
And I am now up to 70 silvers.
Whoa. You shouldn't say that so loud, Jerry. There are many people listening. Many people listening.
Well, if they would like some of my coin, they can earn it the honest way by being hired to help me reclaim my my noble lines, ancestral home.
There's nothing honest about that, Daru. You and I both know why you've lost your noble right.
Your sword says, I thought you were the one being hired, love.
Well, I have my own goals I eventually wish to achieve as well in life. I don't want to be here forever.
She's a climber.
Oh.
Don't I know, says Barbarister.
Oh. While this conversation's happening, Torval is picking at his tooth. It's been loose for a couple days, and it finally pops out while the conversation's happening, and he hands it to Cletus. It's for good luck.
I'll take it. I'll sniff it.
Yeah, it smells rotten.
What a fortuitous day. I'll stick that in my bag.
It will be.
You got more of those? Let me see.
Just a few.
I pull his lip up if he lets me.
They're pretty rotted. They're all going to be coming out pretty soon.
Okay. Soon.
Maybe we should see what this job is about.
90 silvers, yes. We should get going.
Let's do. What do you think, McFinn? Yes. McFinn agrees. Let's go.
The wind, it howls. Your cloaks and rags whip about like metal-tipped straps of the torturer's trade. You cling to your coverings, wrap your heads, and shield your eyes. No matter the layers, the frigid wind claws through and bites your tender flesh. Your destination is the unnamed Black Forest west and just outside the city. Normally, it is a place you avoid, but the promise of a windbreak encourages you on. The destination is not far. Thank the basilisks, both and all four. You do not think you could abide more than an hour of this abuse. The wall of trees lies ahead, as a doorway at the end of a nightmarishly long hall that seems ever out of reach. You resist the urge to raise your hand toward it. You know the distance closes, does it not? And then you arrive, the tree forming no less a formidable wall. Bits of snow drift through the dancing, snapping, whipping wind. The minuscule crystals sting your eyes like pellets. In the howling cacophony, you have no words for each other, neither wishing to strain nor to pay the savage air with precious conversation only to have it stolen away, meaningless. And so passing into the dense trees, you enter a dim land, the promised windbreak, and a desolate but silent cold, alas. And once you step inside, you can speak amongst yourselves again because the wind is no longer tearing away your voices. And here you stand inside this forest.
What exactly is it that we intend to do here? This forest makes me unnerved.
What did the posting say? I can't read.
It
I
said
can't read
little
either.
by
Somebody-
way of detail except for 90 silver in payment for 2 days of work.
Well,
We were supposed to meet somebody out here, no?
who's paying? Who's paying?
Well, we won't find out by just standing around here, so let's start looking for them. Surely, if we identify ourselves, they will make themselves known. They are looking for help, so it's in their best interest to be readily available.
Why don't we have presence tests from everyone?
Ooh.
We get our first real roll here.
Are you trying to insinuate that gambling was not a vital part of this session?
Barbarister definitely did not think so.
Yeah, well, Barbarister...
Yeah, I disagree with Barbarister too. Dolls with Daru on this one. It was vital.
Ugh,
11.
16.
7.
15.
7.
Dahl and Torval, you spy a lamp and lamppost. You see a solitary lamplight burning ahead. A pathway emerges which takes you toward the light, and soon you see a lamppost amid the wayward green embers of fireflies. The lamppost is the first sign of civilization to greet you here. Go ahead.
There we go. That's the lamppost. Yeah, that's the civilization. Let's go. That's where the money is. Civilization.
I
equals
imagine I was busy taking some bark off of a tree. I like to collect stuff. And Bigsby actually, sorry, I got his name wrong. Bingles, sorry. Bingles kind of smacks me upside the head and kind of points towards the light.
What? Oh, yes, you're right. Friends, there's light. This way, probably. Going, or whatever. Is it fireflies? That's odd.
Maybe they like the fire.
Is it like a glass, like a container that the fireflies are in, or is it like?
No, they're drifting about naturally.
Okay.
It's just strange. You've got this like lamplight, this torch lamplight.
Oh, okay.
And then you've got the green light also of the fireflies flickering about.
I'm going to approach the lamp post and see if there's any writing on it or any markings, that sort of thing, warnings or otherwise.
All right. Why don't we go and have a presence test just to see if there might be something obscured?
11.
There is no signage, no writing. It's a very rudimentary, it's a standard lamppost, not unlike you'd find in Schleswig, but it's been installed out here, obviously at the behest of probably your patron.
What do we do? We just wait here.
What do you say, Deacon?
I'm
Did
going
the
to...
fireflies?
I'm looking at it intently, and as I study this post, I take my index finger and I bury it deep inside my right nostril, and I dig, and I dig, and I dig, and blood starts to roll down over my mouth, staining my beard. I pull out a large mass from my nostril, and I put it up against I stick it to the post, and then I take out from my toolbox that I carry, almost like a physician's tote, and I open it up and I take out an iron nail and a hammer, and I hammer the booger to the post. There, now we'll know that we've been here before. Should we cross paths again?
Do you do this everywhere you go? How many of your boogers are just littered around?
Thousands of them.
And that actually works? You actually...
It actually works quite well.
I suppose it would keep others away too. So the way you mark this light post.
Likely.
Right. You run out of breadcrumbs, but the body doesn't run out of snot.
Unless it literally runs out. But
Right.
Pissy.
take a little sample of his blood for comparative purposes.
How do you collect it?
I will have McFinn. I'll put McFinn up to it and just sort of manipulate his mouth so that his tongue comes out of it and just sort of lick a little bit off of it.
As McFinn has got his tongue out, I'm just going to turn slightly with my tongue out and just go, give him a little tongue
It's
kiss.
taking a very long turn.
He's so
you see
affectionate.
this? You see how
So
helpful
affectionate.
McFinn is? More like that. More like that, Fitz.
Yes. Be more like your brother.
The monkeys start just goofing around together, deliberately turning their attention to each other as you're speaking to them, Dal. And then meanwhile, Daru, are you riding Barbarister or are you leading Barbarister?
Would try to ride Barbarister if he lets me.
Let's see if he lets you, actually.
Let's see. What kind of mood is he in today?
Please roll 2d6 for me.
Alrighty. Three and a 5.
Barbarister doesn't seem to care.
Oh, good. He's in one of his indifferent stages.
Exactly. And so as you sit up there and all this is going on with your companions and the monkeys are goofing around in the underbrush and their samples being collected, Barbarister kind of looks back at you and tentatively takes a step forward and then another step and then slowly walks down the path.
How are you losing your horse?
As I'm trying to grab fireflies.
She will take off after the horse.
Oh, yeah, but you're riding.
Oh, I am riding it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they look back at you and then they're like, well, I'm not staying here, but they don't say anything.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like, yes, yes, carry on. They'll catch up eventually.
Torval notices the horse and Daru leaving. Well, wait. Starts booking it after.
The lamppost is the first sign of civilization to greet you here. Beyond that, another lamp and another extend onward on both sides of the path. They lead toward the leaning silhouette of a house, perhaps more modest than you expected. Narrow, pointed, foreboding. No light burns in the blank stare of its window panes. You think you make out a solitary figure standing at the gate. Next to the figure, you see a furtive and gaunt beast tethered to a rope that leads limply to the hands of the figure. You are too distant yet for conversation, too distant for sudden death at the hands of foul specters. You hope it is your host ahead, and not a poisoned haint come to steal your soul.
That looks like a poison haint that's come to steal our soul for sure.
Well, if you say, Deacon.
I pull out my femur. Not my actual femur, but my femur on my...
How did the horse
ahead,
know?
Would you scout ahead and see what this house is about, could you?
I'll do what I want, and then I go running ahead to scout.
It just so happens what I want is what you just wanted me to do.
So you just go off directly ahead of the rest of the group?
Yeah. Well, how far did Daru get ahead of and the horse?
I don't think there's a huge separation between any of you at the moment.
All right. Well, I'll run ahead.
Okay.
That's a good boy.
That's okay. Cletus has got the good luck on her side today.
And so, Cletus, as you run ahead, do you go as far as you can to the figure in the gate, or do you just go halfway, or how far do you go?
Cletus knows that Cletus is not the voice of reason, so Cletus is going to go up, maybe like halfway between the party and the figure and just turn around.
Okay.
I'll pull out my Morning Star and I'll say, Lucy, what do I do now? Everyone else has something to talk to. Lucy. Lucy. And then I'll just drop it down and just stand there and get the maniac gaze and just stare at the party.
Okay, so you run about halfway, you turn around, you look back at the party. The rest of you see Cletus bring forth this Morning Star and seems to be interacting with it. And behind you, the figure at the gate turns and goes inside the house.
Oh, look, she's scared off the vile stink gas thing, or whatever you said, Deacon. That thing. It ran. She's fearsome, that Cletus.
And I start hobbling towards Cletus.
Well done, Cletus.
What? Yes. What did I do?
You scared them. It's gone.
Did we want that? Did we want that?
It was
Lucy
one
thinks
possible outcome.
might have wanted to talk to them. I was waiting for you guys.
Well,
Let me correct myself just one moment, because before it goes all the way to the house, it turns back, and as you're approaching, you get up to Cletus. You see the wind hugging at the fur lining of the figure's coat, and a top hat sits awkwardly upon their strangely round head. A nasally voice cuts through the wind from the gate. Hurry forth, and we shall go inside and complete our agreement. But then, before you get close to the figure, it turns, leading what appears to be an emaciated goat, and walks down the weed-riddled path and enters the house.
did they say, Cletus? Did they speak to you?
They said come in and we'll decide our agreement. We'll finish it up in there.
Oh, there
What
we go.
if we have to escort the goat?
Then we for 90 gold or for 90 silver. Then we escort a goat.
Somebody's gonna have to carry the goat.
It's not me.
it.
I mean, I'll carry the goat.
Settle
I
down.
doubt
Let's
it's
go.
Just
I'm gonna start
escorting
walking
a goat.
forward.
I'm sure it's something more than that, but let's stop this idle chatter and go find out what we're supposed to be doing.
Yes, your radiance. Yes, your radiance. Let's go.
I'll walk up to the door, Ty, and I'll throw the door open and just kind of stand there. I'm a big guy, just kind of like standing, blocking the view and looking inside to see what I'm getting myself into here.
As you approach with the intent of opening the door, you see the door is open. It's a
I'll
figure.
pretend like I'm opening it anyways.
Dario, I assume you leave Barbarister at the gate?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't assume this is a horse-sized door.
It is not.
Yes.
It's not.
I would tie him up, but Barbarister gets really sassy when I try to do that, and gets particularly mean afterwards. So I don't try to tie him up, generally speaking, anymore. It just, try to tell him, I wait here. I'll be back. Don't go wandering off.
Barbarister's head is up, and just the eyes look down. Isn't that what I always do?
I mean, except for when you don't feel like staying here, so,
It's my prerogative.
That is some bombastic side eye right there.
Well, it would be appreciated if you would stay here long enough for me to find out what it is we're going to have to do.
Fine, I will.
Fine.
The doors open when you reach the stoop. As I mentioned, a small foyer enters to a narrow hall to the right. So you're standing at the doorway. No, let me correct this. Yes, a small foyer enters to a narrow hall to the right, paralleled by a staircase that climbs to the left. Picture frames line the wall on the staircase side. The interior of the house smells like charred wood and stale bread. At the end of the hall, a faint candlelight emanates from what appears to be a kitchen. The scratch of movement comes from there, followed by the meager bleat of a goat. A closed set of sliding doors sits halfway down on the right wall, and the hallway appears to turn left at the kitchen. The figure appears in the doorway, bathed in yellow candlelight. This is the kitchen doorway, leaning strangely in the frame so that you can see only the upper body, chest, shoulders, and the odd round head, now bearing no hat.
Don't tarry,
The thin voice wheezes.
we are here for a reason.
The figure rocks back out of sight, even before finishing the sentence.
Amazing. This house doesn't smell like shit. Luxurious.
It smells wonderful, making me hungry, actually. Oh,
Did you see that thatch on the roof? It was
another one.
maybe only a couple of years old. It's nice.
At least it's only got some moss on it. I'm gonna poke my head in the
What did he say? He said not to ferry, right?
not to
Terry. He said Terry. Don't Terry.
Where? Who's Terry?
Don't yell in my ear.
It's
Let's
not
just go.
Ferry. What is this
Maybe he doesn't
job
want us to
you
get
have
married.
for us? He's right there. What is this job you have?
He's inside the kitchen down at the end of the hallway, and he says,
Come in here, and I can speak to you more.
and then this head reemerges in the doorway. It's pretty silhouetted because the light's behind it,
Easily over here.
and then moves back inside.
That's strange.
Yes, we'll go forward.
All right.
Come on.
Dahl will follow Cletus. Dahl is admiring the place and wants his 90 gold silver.
And this house is cramped. Like, you're going down the hallway, and you have to go single file because it's not all that wide, you know.
Are these walls moving?
Are there any religious artifacts in the foreroom that we're in right now that we're entering into?
There are no religious artifacts. The only thing that stands out are the picture frames on the wall, and none of them have pictures in them.
I'm gonna reach up and pull one down from the wall to look at it closer while people are starting to move into the kitchen area. I'm gonna be at the back.
Okay. It is a cheap gilded frame with no matting and no glass.
What the shit is that?
It's a cheap frame,
Oh,
tacky as hell,
sure does
but I
have a
like
lot of
it.
them.
I'm gonna take it and just put it right into my robes.
All right.
Could you not get us fired from the job before we even officially get hired for it?
Fine. I'll pull it back out of my robes and hang it on the wall, but then I'm gonna just make it crooked. Okay, let's go.
All right. You showed him. Now go before we do anything that upsets him.
Inside the kitchen, you see a counter filled with unwashed dishware. The room is cold, and a single candle offers the only light. The goat nuzzles a dish of something on the floor next to a water bowl. The dining table is strewn with documents, many of them shoved aside to make space for a single sheet, pen and quill next to it, set before your host. The top hat rests nearby, and as you gaze upon the figure's face, you are shocked at what you see. The man, if indeed a man, is tall, his shoulders wide and his posture rigid. His face is swollen, concave, and blind, like a bloated, rotten peach. It puckers in the middle, his nose sunken and eyes pulled in, pinched shut. His lips protrude like loose flaps of skin through which he mouth breathes with a constant wheeze. His head seems a little large for his body. His arms and hands nestle into the fur of his coat, and his blind eyes look at you from his upturned face.
I am Monsieur Pesh. I need escort to an appointment nearby, as my summons said, and I am paying handsomely, as you know. I expect our journey to take no more than 2 days, one out
and one back. If for any reason it does not appear that we can make it to our destination in a day, I will release you of the obligation on the second day and fully pay you for both days and a third day as well. He looks down at the paper on the table. The terms are written here, and I have signed the contract. I will ask one of you to sign as responsible party for the lot. He motions with an elbow, then steps aside, moving to the filthy counter to look out the window.
Hear me out for just 1 second. This man has got a considerable amount of silver in his possession. He is an invalid. There are 5 of us. Do you understand what I'm saying here? This could be quite a quick job if we make haste. Huh?
The goat bleats.
But do we know he has it on him? Meaning, if
he was a clever one, he wouldn't.
maybe he's buried it.
Where is this payment that you purport to have for us, sir? Before we sign said contract, it would be good to know that you actually have the funds to provide.
Show him the silver.
A hand comes out of the fur-lined jacket, and a gloved hand points to the table where the paper, pen, and quill are, and he continues to stare out the window.
That's not really an answer. Someone know how to read? Can someone?
I don't know how to read.
Let's just get this done.
Enough, I can write a little bit. Deacon, you know how to read, certainly.
Of course I know how to read. Don't be preposterous.
Well, great. I mean, I actually am not against your plan, but we could effectuate it at any moment, yes? Let's try and find out where it is first, and then we can execute.
All right, I'll inspect the terms of this agreement. I'll walk up to the contract and take a peek.
And you can read?
Yes.
Okay. The terms seem pretty straightforward. The only particular detail in there, it says that you'll be paid for the first day. The remainder will be paid depending upon the timing. The only other detail in the contract that stands out is a mention that the destination will be revealed upon signing.
This is a bit strange here, old man. Why such a subterfuge on the location of said escort? Huh? How dangerous is this going to be? Huh?
His hands are still inside the pocket, and he still looks out the window without responding.
He's a tough negotiator, this one, a real deal maker.
What the fuck is wrong with your head?
He doesn't budge.
I come up behind him and sort of try to inspect from either side. You know, I have a remedy for large heads. If you're interested.
Just sign it already before he manages to get tired of us and fire us.
He uncannily ignores you, Torval, like a statue. Only the...
My dear, what if there's others coming to take the contract? We best just... I mean, it's 90 silver, Deacon.
What of the goat? I'm going to turn towards the goat.
The goat looks up at you chewing. Pesh says nothing.
I thought that.
If we have to escort the goat as well, we'll manage it. Just sign the thing already.
And if the man dies in transport, we get to eat the goat.
Or the man.
Well, I mean, that's obvious.
Torval brings in the cannibalism.
He has to eat the goat.
Yeah, but
Not what Torval said.
That's not what Torval said.
Okay.
Torval, you are a delightful one. Huh? Oh, fine, we'll do it. I'll sign it.
All right.
It'd be quite a challenge to shrink that head, melon.
Pesh brushes past you, Torville.
Wouldn't it? I mean,
And this kitchen's really cramped too, so you're all like moving around each other and bypassing the goat. With the contract signed, Pesh returns to the table where he picks up the paper in his gloved hands and folds it before tucking it into a breast pocket. Where the hems of his coat part, you see an oversized and ornate dagger, unsheathed and slid into a belt. The fabric of his shirt is tattered, where it apparently brushes the blade when he moves. The handle flashes colorful inlays of red, copper, blue. But a moment before the coat lapels curtain over once more. Monsieur Pesh picks up his hat and sets it upon his head. We make for the valley of the unfortunate undead. I have an appointment there that I wish to keep, and my host is unforgiving of tardiness. If you have no further questions, or at least if I have no further answers to give, we shall go.
Do we know of this place? Have we heard of this?
Yeah, it is well known throughout the land that the Valley of the Unfortunate Dead is the overarching, the main thing that they say about the valley is that is where the basilisk he resides. He being the son of she being the great two-headed basilisk Verhu, and he being the two-headed basilisk Grogan, and actually he might be Verhu. He's Grogan and Verhu, and the mother and son despise each other. But the Valley of Unfortunate Dead also used to be settled by living people at some point. It is north of the Vastland, and the Vastland is where the really unfortunate living people live. And they are out there making their survival and their living as best they can, harassed periodically by Fatmu's soldiers. But the Valley of the Unfortunate Undead is a place most people avoid altogether.
What with the undead and all that?
but they're more fortunate than the very unfortunate fools, just a little bit beyond.
Right.
Indeed. Well said, doll. Well said.
Better to be undead than poor.
I scoop out some mold from the dishes and I pocket it.
Pesh seems to not care.
Is there any food in here?
Pesh, what of your goat companion? Are they to join us upon this journey?
What of it? It's my charge to manage. I just need your escort and protection.
Right, but the contract says we escort you, not the goat.
I escort the goat. That has nothing to do with your responsibilities.
Just making it clear, sir.
You have signed the contract. We are bound to accomplish and complete our agreement now, are we not? Or do you practice any sort of blasphemies I should be aware of?
All the blasphemies will be revealed in good time, sir.
That is well said.
Should we depart then?
We shall.
Are we walking?
Not yet.
Daru
We
might
haven't
not be.
left yet,
Yeah,
Cletus.
Daryl probably isn't.
Do you mean, is that your method of locomotion?
Not a very big kitchen.
Are we getting there by foot?
Yes.
Should
Well, Daru's not.
I've got alternate arrangements.
They allow it.
Yeah, it depends on his mood, but so far today we've been doing all right. He's not actively trying to undermine me today, so that's an improvement over something.
How long has Barrister been with you, Daru? How long have you had this companion of four hooves?
pretty much from the time that I had to leave my kingdom, my.
When you ran away, as it were.
I didn't run away. I declined to be a blood offering. So,
Semantics it is. Very well.
Blood offerings are not so bad.
They
Indeed.
are when it's all of your blood. That's a little.
Excessive, maybe, but
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Kinda hard to
Sometimes
come
all
back
of the
from
blood
that
is what's
one.
needed. All of it and more.
I divert to your expertise in the matter, Deacon.
As you're all having this conversation and preparing to leave, Pash extinguishes the candle and collects the goat leash. He leads you down the hallway where he pauses, adjusts the frame, and then continues out the door. He leads you outside and onto a forlorn roadway that heads northwest. It seems you are to navigate a narrow stretch of land north of the Vastland. Fortunate in that it shields you from Fatmu's thuggish soldiers. Not even the most desperate poor live here. Little does. The land here bridges the Schleswig Forest and the southeastern rim of the valley. The valley. All that exists here is rumor of Belge and Noj and Rots. And beyond that, in the valley itself, it is no rumor at all. Pesh walks without apparent expectation of order. Any of you that deign to move to the front do so without protest. Pesh leads the goat, which walks dutifully beside him, never straining the leash, the loop of its slack. About 45 minutes after leaving his home, you exit the forest and step out onto a plain of dead grass. Small, bare trees dot the landscape. The wind persists, though not as strong as it was. The goat bleats softly.
Torval is fascinated with this Pesh's build, his head, his body. So whenever he gets a chance, he's sort of sizing him up, looking at his skull, trying to figure out what's up with him.
Clearly, it's a deformity of some sort. His stature is he's very lean and probably about 6'6". And you can tell he's lean just by the way he moves because he's got this fur-lined coat on. And then his head it's
bulbous.
It's pretty bulbous, yeah. And it has, the deformities that I said. And Pesh's eyes are pinched in and somewhat crossed, but he does acknowledge you. They move within, you can see them, they're kind of milky, but they move, and he seems to be acknowledging that you're staring at him, and he says, "Have you questions in your curiosity, rogue?"
I had a question before. You never answered it. What's up with your fucking head? It's really, really big.
Do you mean magnificent? It is the only one I have. Like your collection.
I have a collection. Yes, I do. I have a collection.
Stop licking your lips. It's not for sale.
Well, very good. But if you were to happen to fall, would you mind?
Do you believe in ghosts, Mr. Torval?
Oh, of course.
Well, it's up to you what decision you may make. If I should join the unfortunate undead.
Cletus is moving up because he noticed that Torval lost another tooth. So I put a hand out.
Oh, hand it over. There you go.
And I mindlessly pocket it. Oh, what do you mean by joining the undead? What is your plan when you get there?
I have an appointment, as I stated, and it is written in the contract. He pats the jacket, which you have signed. I do anticipate that there are undead in this valley and anything else that we may encounter, I need you to step in and make sure I meet my appointment. He stops and looks down at you, Cletus, even though you're pretty big as well. I think you're more broad than tall, probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty broad.
He looks and says, as I said, the appointment keeper does not wish to be kept waiting. And then he continues walking.
I'll saddle up next to Dahl. When do you think we get paid for this first day's travel, then? Before we're double-crossed or after?
Hopefully before.
You're a funny man. You know that, Dahl.
Am I?
Yes, you and your monkeys.
Yes, they're delightful. If they ever listen.
You must do me the honor of keeping an eye on that fucking goat. That goat is up to no good, I tell you. No good at all. And if something goes amiss, Dahl, I want you on that goat with that dagger of yours, or tear it to bits, or bludgeon it with your femur, whatever it must be.
Yeah. I will keep my eyes on it, and so will Bingles. Bingles, keep an eye on the goat.
Promise me this, Bingles. Promise me, Bingles. Now promise. Promise.
Promise, Bingles, be like McFinn. He always is helping out Torval.
Bingles scratches at the back of their ear, and then they twitch back and forth between the two of you, and then they settle down, and then they just look up at you longingly.
Yeah, it's good enough.
I start walking, keeping my eyes on that goat, just as
you do, Daru, you're riding, and Barbarister's head is bobbing as a horse does, and Barbarister says to you, they make a good point. Do you anticipate asking for your payment today? Not that you need it. You've scored your silver for the day already. Congratulations, and suppose it's in order.
Yes, well, I suppose if others open the topic for discussion, I'll follow suit. But you're right. I could stand to wait until try to get it all at once.
Oh, you're the fortunate one today. I hope your fortune holds.
Real quick, thank you,
Yes, well.
Fosco, for those gift subs. We appreciate your support very, very much.
Nice.
Thank you.
Welcome in, Fosco.
Yes, well, just don't do anything to try to make my luck today worse, and we'll see about keeping everything moving smoothly. How about that?
You need some luck? I got another one about to come out.
No, I'm less about the teeth, more of a rocks person myself.
All right, so
They're
just
cleaner.
You're lost.
There's plenty of those around.
Ty, is there a if I wanted to, what would I roll to analyze something? I'm just watching this goat. I'm looking for anything. That's a presence roll?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to pull out, before I do that, I think I'm going to pull out my Ferner's Filtree, which is this gummy pale green paste. And I get it on my fingertips, and I jam them into my eyes and just go around in my eye sockets. And I need to roll a d4. For the next, that's cocked. Oh, for the next 4 hours, I have a +2 to my presence.
Oh.
And if I was infected, which I probably was, I am no longer infected.
Okay.
Affected by something.
Yeah.
One of the two monkeys scrambles up onto your shoulder when you do that, and as your vision returns, they're peeking around and they're looking almost nose to nose at you, and then they pat your head and then hop off and get back down.
I'm all right, Fitz. I'm all right.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make a presence check against this goat. with my now very clear eyes.
Before you roll, what are you trying to perceive?
I am trying to perceive the wickedness of this goat in a very esoteric sort of way, as kind of Deacon has pointed out that the goat is evil and going to be the problem. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but as an, occultist herbalist, and I'm trying to pick up a vibe, goat vibe, if a nefarious goat vibe, really.
Vibe check.
Okay.
Check.
Yeah. We'll make it a straight DR12 standard, because on the one hand, it's not necessarily a hard creature to read. On the other hand, it's a creature, so it may be hard to read. You're kind of used to dealing with creatures. You're kind of in the middle there. All right. So if it's a DR12, you're going to hit an 8 for success.
I got an 11. Normally I'm a -1, but because I had a +2, that is 12 on the dot.
Oh, it's +2. Your ointment does a +2?
Yeah, so I have +2 to presence now. So now I'm technically at just +1 to my presence because I had a natural -1.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that's 12 on the nose.
For some reason, that was +4, right? My brain. But good. Okay. So looking at this goat, the goat it's pretty thin. It's a white goat with maybe a little beige coloring around its head. And you're staring at it and you're looking into it, and there's anybody's looking at you, there's a green tinge to your eyeballs and your pupils dilate, and it's a goat. It actually seems to you to be just an animal.
Perhaps nefarious, Deacon, perhaps. I'll keep an eye.
I just keep watching it.
Okay.
It's a demon goat, is what I think.
You guys are so preoccupied with the goat.
Oh,
Yeah.
More concerned with the undead.
I'm most preoccupied with his head. Have you
seen them, Cletus?
I haven't seen any undead, but Monsieur is aware that they could be around. So therefore, I am also concerned that they might be around.
The dead will be most prominent in the valley. We're not in the valley yet.
Cletus, the undead are quite predictable, whereas demon goats are just the opposite. Unpredictable and devious, though much more delicious when cooked correctly.
You have experience with demon goats?
And barbecued undead, yes, both.
Well, your talents will come in very handy here, I expect.
Perhaps they will.
Is there anything you don't eat?
Yes, of course. Broccoli. I hate broccoli.
Truly a cursed vegetable.
Indeed.
Who can afford vegetables?
Oh, God. Some time passes as you cross the plain when a swift winged creature swoops toward you and lands on a nearby tree, flaring its bat wings as it alights. The creature has the face and draping mane of a woman, though its ears are long, narrow, and pointed. Horns protrude from its head, one just above each ear. Its armless torso is bare-breasted and nude to the stomach. From the hips down, the rest of the body is scaled and long like a fish. Two bestial legs end in finger-like claws. A split tail weaves to and fro behind, one tine of the fork ending in a spade-shaped point, the other thinning to a harmless taper. The beast begins singing, and within this wasted region, it is a thing so beautiful, it seems you could drink it and never want for sustenance of another kind. Everyone, please make a presence test.
Shut up, Harpy.
Ooh. Natural 20.
Wow.
Nice.
18.
Okay.
A 6.
I will re-roll with an omen.
Okay.
Here we go.
5.
A 5? That was your reroll?
No, that's what I got originally. Reroll is much better. It's presence, you said?
Yes.
11.
Okay. And
9.
Okay.
Oh.
I need to switch out my D20. This one is not helping.
Dao, Daru, Torval, and Pesh, you are all taken by this song.
Ah, shut up, Hoppy.
It's amazing. It's so beautiful. The beauty of this creature is enamoring.
So pretty.
And as the song ends, Cletus and Deacon, strange creature, it doesn't make any aggressive moves. But to Dao, Daru, Torval, and Pesh, it is a lovely companion. And as you continue traveling, it paces parallel to you, moving across the ground at times, from tree to tree where there are trees for it to land in.
This journey is altogether more pleasant than I suspected.
Yes, I've dealt with Hoppies before, but this one's she's a beaut.
I wish she'd stop
Cletus.
following us.
Our companions are weak-willed, as you can see. They have found an enamorment with this beast. Keep an eye on them.
You suppose we can slap it out of them?
Yes, I
I'd
think
give
you
it a
can. Slap doll first. Do it now.
I think it's time for you to do one of your own things. You slap him. You slap
Fine.
him. Go slap him.
Doll, snap out of it.
Oh, please make an agility challenge
I'm very good at these ones.
for sure.
Actually, that's pretty good. I got a 16.
You
I rolled
duck.
really good.
You duck as Deacon comes swinging at you.
Shit, Cletus, I can't do it. You do it.
Okay, I slap him. I go slap him.
I started hopping on one foot, like dancing with Deacon to this beautiful melody. I thought Deacon was doing like a dance move, and so I grab his waist and start shifting around, and then Cletus comes, like swats me on the back of the head or something.
I think I grab your clothing just to hold you still.
Yeah.
Hit ya.
Okay.
Well, it definitely partially rips. It's pretty threadbare, and also swat me pretty good.
Yeah. And then a sound from the tree, from this strange creature, laughs. Torval, Daru, Dao, Pesh. It's such a charming laugh. It's so cute. It's just really lovely.
That's
And the creature says, yes, dance. And you are compelled, the four of you, to dance. And even Pesh, who keeps trying to catch the hat from falling off the head, is dancing. And you're all moving through these grasses, dancing together for a few moments.
Doing the funky chicken, for sure.
What the?
I'm definitely trying to dance with my monkeys. They're not so into it, but I'm trying, regardless.
What is Barbarister doing right now?
I know, I'm tempted to think if Barbarister probably should, actually Barbarister and the sword for that matter, because we know by description. So would you please roll presence for those two as well, Daru?
All right. So just straight roll. Barbarister gets a 12, and the sword gets a 16.
They aren't affected.
Yeah, they're smarter than I am. What can I say?
I'm going to step forward at this moment, and I'm going to draw out my crucifix, and I'm going to hold it high over my head and point it at the harpy. Demoness, listen to me now! By the power of the gods and their infernal flames be upon you, release my companions from your ridiculously decrepit song, and do it now.
The four of you no longer feel compelled to dance, but as you do that, the creature smiles at you and puckers their lips and kisses across the distance in your
I'll reach
direction.
up with my other hand and I'll go like this.
And she laughs again, and Dao and Torval and Daru and Pesh. It is so sweet. is such an endearing laugh.
So gentle.
Deacon, you're wasting your... What a beautiful companion to have along with us. Let her... She's doing no harm.
Don't get any ideas, Deacon. That was meant for me. She's my girl.
Pesh says, is an unexpectedly endearing creature. If I had known such lovely beasts were in this region, I would not have thrown good money after bad. I could have the companionship for free of such a lovely creature as this.
Speaking of this money that you talk of, Large Dome, pay us for our first day's journey now.
Pesh turns around and faces you. How could I have forgotten? And they reach inside their coat and produce a bag and fling it at you, Deacon, and produce another and fling it at you, Dal, and produce another and fling it at you, Cletus, and another and fling it up to you, Daru, and Torval, hand it to you because you're so damn close.
Thank you.
I'll open the satchel to make sure that it's got an approximation of what they owe us.
It definitely looks like at least the 30 that was offered for the day. So, shall we continue with our merry zoo of all of us on our journey? My host does not wish us to be late.
Let's invite her along with us too. Yes, she's pleasant.
I would not go a step further if she were not to accompany us further.
It's settled. Let's all go together.
And Dal, as you pass,
Going together.
Dal ignores you.
as you pass where Deacon is standing between you and the creature, she says, "Crab walk for me," to you, and you feel compelled to crab walk through the grass. You don't have to.
Being hobbled. I'm like halfway, like just dragging myself. Essentially, my one leg won't quite bend all the way, so I'm looking quite the fool.
She laughs, and Dal, and Daru, and Torval, and Pesh. It's so delightful. You continue for some time again. And the open plain gradually slopes downward, and the trees change from gray to black. The ground changes from dead grass to gray soil, and thin fog sweeps in as the wind dies off. Ahead, you make out the boxy silhouette of an old shack, an artifact of days gone by when the world wasn't cursed and the end of time was unimaginable.
Hey, baby. Looks like we found our love shack. Turn back towards the Harvey sort of motion.
It flies up and lands on top of the shack and sits above the doorway.
Is this our destination then?
It's my destination. I don't know about you.
Pesh says, "No, we are not yet to the valley. This is simply a relic of another time."
Do you need to take a break here, or should we just keep going? I'm thinking we're in a hurry.
Who are you asking, Tooth Collector?
You, Mr. Monsieur.
If you wish to look in the shack, look in the shack. You can catch up if I move on. And if I need your services, I will be sure to fall within the ranks and let you go ahead as soon as I need them. But I have the beloved atop the shack ahead, and perhaps they will protect me if you wish not to earn your pay for the day.
Well, we're here to protect you. We've already been paid.
The contract
is
said
true.
nothing about protecting. To be fair, it was an escort job.
Well, yes, you are correct for sure, but we can't escort him if he's dead.
Yes, we certainly can.
Got me there. Cletus is silly. Cletus wants to look in the house then. There could be money in there. Or teeth.
Torvald's already headed there because he assumes it's an invitation that she's perked up there.
Okay. The building is little more than an outhouse, but less than a house. Probably was some single point of occupation for whoever lived in it and built it however long ago. So I would probably, it's got room enough for 2, maybe 3 of you inside. And so Cletus and Torval, you're going in.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm waiting for the harpy.
Harpy's not going in.
Oh, so disappointed.
Torval, don't be so needy. To turn off.
Yes, it's a turn off, says Dahl as he's still crab walking amongst you guys.
At any point, you can choose to stop doing that. The suggestions that you've been given are very compelling, and you wish to get approval. They're not so far beyond your control that you couldn't choose not to, or
Correct. I'm going for brownie points here. That
Okay.
worked last time. I got her to laugh, so.
yeah. And if you're crawling around below while the other 2 are inside, she's laughing again.
Oh, shit.
I just give a little smile at Torval and continue to scamper about.
Okay, so Cletus and Torval, if you will give me presence checks when you step inside this
Love
building.
shack.
Love,
Ooh,
baby, love, shack.
I'm going to use my omen.
Okay. Well, what did you get?
A 1.
I got a 20 total.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to use it then, Cletus? Or
I think so, yes.
okay.
It's better. 15.
Okay. Inside, you see a wreck of broken and burnt furniture. The floorboards are rotted and the windows are broken. However, as you are looking around, Cletus, you find in the mess a single roll of paper, which you know you've heard people call a scroll. Meanwhile, Torval, under the floorboards, you find a small chest down there underneath the wreckage and the broken floorboards.
Check that chest.
All right. You pull the chest out. Do you take it out, or do you
Just
mess with
if I can open it from where I am.
You can, actually. So, Cletus, as you're holding this piece of paper, knowing that it's going to have really inconvenient things on it, like words.
Letters, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, letters. You see Torval bring up a chest from underneath. And Torval, you open it up, and the first thing you see is the flayed face skin of a known and despised witch from the region named Hersol Rottentooth. And it said she had only one tooth, but even that was rotten.
Yes. Lucky day.
And pulling the skin off the top of whatever else is in there, you also see an all-black Kyrgyz glass dagger. Kyrgyz being kind of a frozen wasteland that is northwest of here toward the Dark Castle. And the glass is, from that plane, is renowned. There is also a bottle. Do you read?
I actually do.
Okay.
Torval's a liar.
How refreshing.
There's a bottle with a that's labeled poison on it. And there are 55 silver
Wow.
And finally,
Guys, I'm retired.
there is an unlit torch wrapped in a skin of silver runes.
Skin of silver runes. Do I recognize the runes at all?
That's a good question. Let's do a presence of DR14.
So 17 on the die.
Wow.
18.
Cool. Yeah, the runes name this item as a torch of immortal hour.
Immortal hour.
Yes.
Do I know what that means?
And it's, essentially it says, they that hold this torch shall not pass unto death so long as it remains held and for the duration of its burning.
All right. Dig it.
And there are 3 other scrolls finally as well in there.
All right. Can I read what those are?
Yeah. One of them is called Foul Psychopomp. One is called Grace for the Sinner. And one is called Death.
It's kind of like that poison jar. Real naming convention.
Excellent. What's the dagger again?
Kurgus, Kergus. Is it 2 S's or 1? Yeah, just 1.
All right.
Glass dagger.
Torval's not greedy. I'm going to take out my ratty dagger and put it in the chest and take that one.
All right.
Fair trade. Fair trade, I'd say. Kurgus dagger. And the skin. Ooh. What was the witch's name?
The witch's name
Rotten
was
Tooth.
Hersol.
That's the last name.
Hersol was the first name. Rotten Tooth.
Sweet.
Yeah,
feel like
and
you
she
have-
was known really far and wide. So you identified the face right away, and most of your companions, if not all, maybe Daru, maybe not. It depends sort of on your disposition towards believing in witches in the first place.
Absolutely. Do I know what the skin of her face? What it's got to hold some magic, I would imagine. Do I know anything about that? You just don't go around skinning witches' faces for no reason.
Right. What is your background again?
Esoteric hermit. Grew up on the island of some unknown island that I can't go back to.
Yes. Yeah, far from here.
Yep.
I'll have you give me another presence check.
Okay. Oh, hey, natural 20.
Rolling hard.
Oh my goodness.
It seems more likely that this was it's like a sign. This stuff probably belonged to her, and whoever killed her and took her face left it as a marker, a memento of who it belonged to, and sort of suggests that you're messing with somebody you shouldn't mess with.
Yeah. They shouldn't have left it in the shack. All right. Take all that stuff.
All right. So are you sequestering it away in presence, or are you taking it
Cletus
outside?
is with me, right? So,
Yes.
so I think
Cletus sees you taking all this stuff, and I've just got a stupid piece of paper.
I split the. I give Cletus 30 of the silver.
Okay.
And I say, looks like my luck is rubbed off back onto me. Just having you around.
What do you make of this? I got this stupid thing. Just add this to whatever. I wouldn't mind that really pretty dagger you got, though.
What? You want a dagger? How about 25 more silver instead?
For Cletus's silence, dagger.
All right, fine. Give me that scroll.
Fine, I don't want it.
What's the scroll?
All right. So you trade the scroll for the dagger. All right. Cletus, I'll just tell you that this dagger does 2d4 instead of the standard d4 of a normal dagger.
Okay.
The scroll that you open up is Grace of a Dead Saint.
Right. Cool.
Meanwhile, the rest of you are outside the shack. Not a big shack. Not a lot of stuff to do in an old abandoned shack. Your companions have either died or found a lot to do.
Equally possible.
I know that Dal likes scrolls. Yeah. Is a scroll user.
He far prefers potions and tinctures. He's a medicine man, an herbalist. He likes brews.
So that
But if you want to give me a scroll, give me a scroll. He can read, I think,
can anybody use a scroll?
well enough.
No.
No.
No, not any, you can't be wearing certain kinds of armor. You can't be wielding certain weapons, and you have to be able to read, I believe.
So basically, me and Dal, I think, right, and maybe Cletus.
Deacon can read.
We just can't read.
I can cast scrolls all day long.
But you got
Because I'm a occult herbalist. So
What is the goat doing while all this is happening?
Nibbling on the grass.
Oh,
The goat never pulls on the leash.
That's very fucking suspicious.
all right.
Goats are known for pulling.
Are you guys done yet?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep, nothing in here. Empty.
I don't see anything about the herb master that prevents you from using scrolls.
Okay.
As long as you're not wearing medium or heavier armor.
nope, just leather.
Yeah. So Torval, you come out with the scrolls then?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the face?
I'm gonna add that to my belt.
Just flopping on the belt?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so Torval comes out with an extra bit of fabric, it seems, flopping at the belt, and a bunch of scrolls.
Looky.
Cletus, didn't you say you found nothing? You found paper.
What? I found a piece of paper. Stupid.
Found some paper.
Hardly nothing.
Does nothing for me.
Dal, do you have those? Do you have those dice still?
What?
You have the dice.
Of course I have dice.
Roll me a d4.
I go down and roll. How much silver are we betting?
No silver. Just roll the damn die.
Well, then what's even the point?
It'll determine which one of these things you get.
Oh, and I don't need to give you anything.
No.
Daru, we should do that next time. I wager nothing and you wager.
current arrangement.
I got a 3.
There you go. I give him the one that says death.
The script.
No.
Al, do you have a list of scroll descriptions handy?
No,
Or do you
not
need
at
me
all.
to tell you what? Okay.
Yeah, I
Well, you know
have
what?
an idea of what it does, but
Why don't we cross that bridge if it comes up and you need it,
There you
or
go.
you think? You
okay,
might
sounds
need
yeah. I
Yeah.
like that actually much better. Me not knowing exactly what it does, but I'll just decide when I want to use it. Yeah.
Oh, and if I know that Deacon could use one, given his armor and his predilections.
I don't have armor. I have no armor on.
Okay, well then,
Just my
Deacon,
just my vestments.
hey, can you buy one of your dice, Dal? Deacon, roll a die. These
Okay. 5.
There you go. This is quite apropos for you, I think. Grace of a Dead Saint.
Thank you,
Hand that over.
Torval.
That pays to go into random shacks, doesn't it?
Daru Barbarister says, "How much longer are we going to just
Shut up,
stand
horse.
around?" Barbarister walks toward you, Torval,
Oh no.
and
Here, watch it, big
snaps
boy.
at you with a horse bite. Doesn't
All
make
right,
contact.
let's just, We'll just go back over here and let's listen to the song.
Are you
the
sure?
very nice song some more, right?
I have a new theory. I think the horse here is the real noble. I think he got turned into a horse and he's pissed off about it.
Pesh says, have you found what you're looking for in there?
Oh, I found things I didn't even know I was looking for.
I didn't know you were waiting for us.
Yes. We all have been waiting for you.
Well, then let's go.
And let's go. And this is where we should take a break.
Yeah.
Just relax. Okay, group, as you clean out the shack and distribute the wares, you then continue on at the behest of your patron, Monsieur Bish, and work your way over this grassland. When a quarter mile past the shack, you stand at the edge of the valley. The landscape looks as if it has been... Oh, I think I said that, didn't I? No, it did not. Blackened trees fill the entirety. Looks as if it has been burned by a tremendous fire, and the dry ground kicks up dust with the slightest breeze. The thin fog clings like webs, and in the distance, too difficult to fully process, stands the mouth of an enormous black cave opening. Movement draws your attention, and you begin to see sporadic figures meandering aimlessly about in the fog.
I bet you I know what those are.
Friends of yours, Pesh?
I have no friends in this particular part of the country, as you can imagine.
I can't imagine.
If you did, they'd all be dead.
If I did have friends here, I would not have had to hire you to get me through to there. And they point across the valley, and that cave looks like it should be something that you can reach in like another 10 minutes. But there's also something about the vastness of the distance and the enormity of the cave that you're having a hard time processing. And if you've ever stood on the edge of like a great canyon and tried to process the distance and your mind can't quite grasp the dimensions of it, that's what you're perceiving here.
So, Mr. Peach, if we get you there, you'll pay 60 more silver and we are free.
I have paid you today's wage. If you get me back on the morrow, I will pay you for that day and a third. If it seems we will not make it back tomorrow, I will release you and pay you 60 more, as promised.
There's a lot of math here.
It works out to something like 90 liters.
At least we'll get paid for our work. Are we going to run? Can you run, Monsieur?
You can run if you wish. You may wish to save your energy in case you have to run instead of by choice.
Cletus never has to run.
Got a point there.
The harpy laughs again. Dal, Daru, and Torval and Pesh. It's so endearing. Cletus, she says to you, yes, run, but you're not impressed. No. However, the rest of you may want to run. Pesh kind of picks up a little jog. It's something I had not anticipated doing, but I feel it may be most beneficial in this moment. And they run the goat jumps.
gotta escort the boss. So
Yeah, get to it. You heard him.
keep up with the boss. Keep up with the boss.
Deru will try to nudge her heels into Barbarister's side and see if she can't get him up into a canter.
Barbarister says, I am not doing anything that hideous, wretched creature says.
But what could you possibly mean? She's
I mean,
lovely.
No. If you want to run, get off.
Well, we also have to keep up with the employer. Right? We need to keep pace.
Lifts his head the way that you know him to do, and takes one pronounced clop forward, and then one pronounced clop forward, and then one pronounced clop forward, and one pronounced clop forward, and just steps, one step at a time.
This is very unbecoming behavior, I just have to say.
I should think that if you get off and run, it would be equally unbecoming, and I'm sure the sword would laugh his hilt off. The sword's like, I just want to see something happen, Deru. It would be lovely, love.
I don't know why you all keep wanting horrible things to happen to me when I have been nothing but kind and accepting of you and your faults. You're no picnic either, I just have to say.
A Barbarister says, oh, please. You couldn't even name a fault. I simply put, you're being ridiculous, and I'm not going to run at the behest of that foul beast. Look at your Deacon and your Cletus. They're not running. Look at the other fools. Look at them. They're gallivanting down there. Even this Pesh figure is gallivanting like some ignoramus.
They are only drawing attention to themselves, Cletus. When our companions certainly and surely die, you can have their teeth. I just want the coin.
We'll talk about the details when that happens.
Be prepared.
Deacon, would you roll a d6 for me, please?
I will. 4.
Okay. You see Torval, Dal, Pesh all running around. Deru, you really want to go play, but that means you have to get off the horse, and you don't know if you're going to be able to get back on the horse. So you're kind of feeling a bit forlorn because you're not getting the kudos from that beautiful winged creature. But she's flying around and laughing over your heads, and you're all laughing as well. And then Torval and Dal and Pesh stops as well and says, enough of this. We are attracting attention. Look about. And as you look moving through the mists, there are figures lumbering near your proximity, wherever you can see them passing in the mist. And Pesh turns around and marches back closer towards Deru and Barbarister and Deacon. And the harpy just drifts around overhead, laughing, delightful, dulcet tones.
Cletus, Deacon, come. We must make for the cave. Only one way to it. One way to it.
I pull out my femur, eyeing up the shifting shapes.
All right.
Cletus will pull out Lucy, the Morning Star, and assume sort of a leadership position and start walking.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's get this over with.
And that horse is just like one long leg, one long leg, one long leg. And then he eventually just stops being so pronounced about it when no one's paying attention. At roughly the midpoint of your crossing, you approach a lone tree, somewhat larger than the rest you have seen so far. The bare branches reach skyward plaintively, as if beseeching the gray expanse to drop down and crush the life from it. When you are within a few feet, the branches stir, and you observe a face in the trunk at the height of a man. The eyes gaze upon you, and the mouth opens to speak. Come here, it says. I have a secret to tell you.
Orville, go listen to the creature. Find out what it has to say.
We're not interested. We are not interested. No, keep going.
But I love secrets.
Go, Orville, go. See what it says. Maybe
Yeah,
important, Cletus.
It's a good secret.
Listen to the voice. No, it can't be good.
I can hear you from here, you know.
It wouldn't be a secret if I had to shout it.
Everybody cover your ears.
Cletus will cover his ears, of course.
There you go. See?
How close are you, Torval?
I have no idea. I'm guessing 30 feet away or so.
I am not shouting across the valley for everyone to hear the secret, because if I say it so loud, it won't have any value.
I look at Mr. Pesh. Mr. Pesh.
He looks down at you with those little eyes. Why are you looking at me?
This might help us on our mission. Maybe we need the secret.
Orville, go listen to the thing. Figure out what it has to say. Quickly. The longer we tarry, the more dangerous this is.
Do I think this thing is lying about the secret?
I mean, how would you know?
I have no idea.
Right.
Judging his character. Do I want to know the secret? I will approach, but before I do, I light the torch.
Okay. You light a torch and you move forward. When you get about 10 feet within, these vines come up and they wrap around your limbs, and it pulls you the rest of the way. And it pulls you up to the face, and it's looking at you through the bark. And it says, "What sacrifice do you make for the secret?"
Sacrifice, eh? That'd be a good secret.
Good secret. And a vine wraps around your neck a little bit. It squeezes, sort of like it's feeling the density of your throat.
Not very dense. I'm quite skinny. $1.20 wet, maybe.
You'd go quickly.
How? Yes, I would. You'd go quicker. And I sort of look over at the torch that I'm holding. Sacrifice.
Deacon, as Torval is in this particular position and you're all watching, would you please roll a d6 for me?
How do you feel about horses?
Horses? What about the horse? What will you do with the horse? Tell me, how would you sacrifice the horse for me? As you're having this conversation, Deacon, one of those shapes in the mist moves in and rushes towards you all and attacks.
Take care of it, damn it!
Please roll a d6 for initiative.
Sweet.
So bossy.
Is everybody rolling a d6?
No, we'll have Deacon do it.
Okay.
That is a 2.
2 gives the initiative advantage to the enemy. And as it comes charging in, we've got Dal, Deru, Cletus, and Deacon over there. So, and Pesh. Deacon, it charges you. Why not?
Sure.
And it comes.
Oh, shit! Cletus, help
give
me!
me an agility test as this creature charges in on you.
That is a 12.
Ooh, I better double check.
I think that's a successful defense unless it has some sort of ability.
Yeah, that's what I'm double checking. No, it's good. It hits it. It punches into your armor. No, you're not wearing armor. You just dodge out of the way. Yeah. Great. Okay. So it comes snarling in at you and misses.
I don't even dodge. I just cower.
As the rest of you see this thing as it comes out of the mist, it is clearly an unfortunate undead. And it snarls and rushes at Deacon. And Deacon, you want to go first?
Sure. Let's see. I am going to draw my sword and take a swing at this thing.
Okay.
17.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Big swing. Let's see. It does D6 damage. That is 4 damage.
Nice. All right.
As I cower and then I draw my sword and lunge forward. Die!
And roll a d4 for me for its defense. D2 technically.
That is a 2.
So it takes 3 as you slam into it. Deacon slams into it with a sword. As the rest of you are standing about, what do the other 3 of you do?
Cletus will run in with neither cheetah nor clumsy hippo-like speed. Just pretty average. But I'll roll in and try to protect and take it out with Lucy this time. What do I roll? A d20 for attacking?
Yep. Mm-hmm. You're rolling your strength.
Okay. That's a 1. I have one other omen. I should use it. Right now. I'm going to use my...
Lucy.
Now I'm omen free. Okay, that's 19. 15 plus 4.
That will hit. All right. Please roll your damage and a d2.
Okay. This looks like a d10 for...
Wow.
No, that can't be right. This is a d6.
Okay.
That is 3. And then you want a d2?
Please.
Okay. So I rolled a 4, so we...
-2.
Minus
So you
2,
do 1
-2.
point. And you come in with Lucy and you thud into it, and it basically propels it a little bit past Deacon toward Dal. Daru, because you're up on the horse, I'm going to go Dal next, just to help speed things along. Okay, Dal, as it comes in, stumbling toward you.
Back, you devil! And I swing my femur.
All
I'm
right.
like, Fitz, attack it!
Fitz, of course, does not attack it. What do I roll for attack? Is that strength or
It's a d20 strength roll, yeah.
D20 strength? Okay.
Thank you, Scottish Jeff. Cletus
That
has
is-
a
Oh, for
omen.
Cletus!
Yep.
Thank
That
you.
is an 8.
Okay.
Whiff.
Whoosh. Yeah, you swing right past it, and it keeps hurtling towards you. Daru, you are astride Barbarister. What do you wish to do?
So to start, I'm going to take out my sling and try to just flick a rock at this guy.
Try to hit it in the back of the head. Okay.
Yeah. And since that's range, that uses presence instead of strength, correct?
Yes. Cool.
You know what? I'm going to use one of my omens because that I did not learn my lesson, and that D20 is trash. So this D20 is even more trash. That was a 1.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's a fumble.
That
Uh-oh.
is yes. Yes,
Man,
you.
the sword is never going to respect me now.
Oh no.
You throw it, and the way that it wraps around the bullet or stone tangles it up. And as you throw your arm forward, it comes out of your hand entirely and sails off into the grass somewhere.
Yeah.
And Barbarister goes, "That was a huge rock. Did you throw a rock that size with it? Or was that the entire sling?"
I don't need to hear it from you. And she's gonna hop off the horse to start pulling out her sword.
As you start to pull out the sword goes, "Oh, Daru, pull me free."
Oh.
And we go back to Torval. Torval, you're up there like holding the torch as this starts going off, and the face also in the tree is looking. "Oh, it looks like there's a problem going on for your friends. Do we have a deal? Are you going to make a sacrifice for me and I can tell you my secret?"
Or we might have a deal, but I have to deal with this first.
I can't tell you my secret if you don't trade.
Oh no, there'll definitely be a trade. But again, no trade if my friends don't survive.
Yeah, that's probably true, because if you don't survive out here, you stay here forever.
I don't want that.
It lets you go. Sets you down on the ground and the vines retract. Go to it. Hurry, we have a trade to make.
All right, fair enough. I hobble away and join my friends. What am I seeing? Just one?
There's one of these nodes is attacking your companions, and it's kind of been ping-ponged a little bit, but it's bearing down on Dal at the moment.
I am going to fling one of my teeth at Dal and grant him good luck, basically. Dal, you're going to do great in this. And your DR of your next test is lowered by 4.
Is that an omen? I mean,
it's an esoteric hermit thing.
Oh.
I get to do it twice a day.
Wow. You got that, Dal?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Swinging back around then, the node tries to attack you, Dal, so please give me your defense roll.
So this one is -4 to its DR, so I need, an 8?
-4 to your on your agility? Wow.
Whatever your DR is, yeah.
No, it's
You need an 8.
An 8, yeah. I have a -2 to my agility, don't you worry. But that didn't help. I got a 5, so it hit me.
Yeah, I suppose you don't want to use an omen?
No, let's see how much damage this thing does, huh? So I roll a D4 for my armor?
Please roll, well, you're going to roll a D2 for the damage.
Oh, that's what I meant, yep. Oh, wait, a D2 for the damage?
D2 for the damage and a D2 for your armor, so go ahead and do both.
Damage is 2, armor is 1.
Okay. Your armor rebuffs part of it, but then a claw gets in, and this infected claw scrapes into your skin as you take 1 injury, but I need you to make a toughness test.
It's my one good stat. All right, let's see what we get. 10.
Okay. You begin to feel the infection enter your system, and then your system rebukes it, and you do not suffer the additional injury, and it is Deacon's turn.
I will step forward, very uncharacteristically brave, and swing at this thing while it is attacking Dal,
Right.
without much regard if I hit Dal or the other creature.
Naturally.
Yeah. That is I think that's a 19. Let me double check.
Well, that's
No, that's an 18.
so we barely hit.
Yep. For 2 points of damage.
And in a D2 defense, please, for the creature.
That is a 3.
So it takes 1. No, you did 2. You did 2 injuries.
I did 2 damage.
It does not take any
Okay.
on that strike.
Okay.
Because you strike into it with the sword, and it's leathery, emaciated skin seems to just scratch but not bite. And it is Dal's turn. I believe
Cletus?
Cletus second.
I think it's Cletus next.
Cletus is next, yeah.
Cletus is gonna put Lucy aside, and you see him gnashing his teeth a little bit, and he's gonna go in for a bite.
Yum.
Ugh.
That's a 13.
That will do. Please roll damage and a D2 defense for the creature.
Damage is 1.
So it's not
I
gonna
rolled
penetrate.
2 for the D2.
Okay, for the defense on the creature?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you bite into it, but it's kind of tough and sinewy.
So with the bite attack, there's also a chance the enemy gets a free attack on me.
Correct. DR10 to attack.
1 or 2 on a D6.
You must be close to your target. Yes, so please roll a D6.
6. Yes.
Okay.
Eat
It
it.
seems to be not aware that you came in for the bite and essentially doesn't respond to that attack.
Okay.
Dal, it's in your face.
Yeah, it's in my face. I'm just defending myself, but my monkeys love me. And Bingles leaps onto its head and starts gnawing at it because my monkeys can actually attack. So Bingles is biting it.
Okay.
Because,
Does
I
it
didn't
love you?
command them. They don't listen to me, but it loves me and doesn't want me to die. So,
All right.
So Bingles will make an attack.
Mhm.
That is a natural 1.
Uh-oh.
I will omen that.
Okay.
We don't need
Torval's
Bingles.
having the-
That's a nat 20. So
wait.
Bingles just crit.
Okay.
Go
Nice.
Bengals.
So you may do double damage.
Double damage. Okay, Bingles with the big old chompers over here. So that's 2d4 damage from Bingles.
Get him, brother.
For a mighty 3.
Mighty. Wow. You rolled a 3 or?
No, I rolled a 2 and a 1. So 3 damage total. on
I
my
see. That was your double
2d4.
damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
And its armor is a 1. So it takes 2 points of damage.
Takes 2 more points. All right. As it does, also Bingles rips like big strip of flesh off of it, and it's just exposed like bone where it is, and essentially has lost its armor because of that crit as well.
Nice.
Thank you, Scottish Jeff. We got another omen for Dahl. Thank you, Jeff.
Hey,
I
thank
see.
you.
And Dahl, does it say that that is your action if they attack for you?
No, it just says that they can attack, but they don't listen to me. So I figure anytime that I'm in duress,
All right.
they come to my aid.
Let's make
fine.
them. Yeah, we'll make them one attack team.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, if they're attacking, then yeah, I guess I'll just push back a little bit, and I am going to shuffle back behind Daru. So now Daru is now the next closest person, and kind of push Daru forward towards it with her sword. Just nudge her forward.
You keep in mind Daru's on horseback.
No,
No,
Daru got
you're not. No,
her
you jumped off.
sword, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
you
I jumped off after my screw up last round.
All right.
Yeah, so I shuffle back behind Daru and then push her forward towards the, like, go get it!
All right. And Daru, that means you're next.
All right, I will. Of course, and step forward and try to like hack at it with my blade of my ancestors.
All right. And the blade goes.
Swear to fucking God. Okay. I thought it was a 1 again. It's a 6 though, so
Ugh.
Yeah.
these dice tonight.
We need to get
are-
you some new dice, Rouge.
My dice, they are cursed.
As you swing through, you hear behind you, Barbarister Winnie laughs, and the sword goes.
Rude.
I can't believe you missed it.
Oh
I can't believe this is what I've been waiting to see all day long. And it goes to Torval.
Torval sees my companions having trouble with this thing. Is this thing undead? Is this what this creature?
Yeah, it's pretty clearly a zombie. Yeah.
Okay. It seems like a tough son, so bitch. I will look down to my belt. Torval looks down at his belt and grabs a head, another shrunken head. And I say, "It's time to do your magic, Roscoe." And he pulls back one of the lids that's not sewn shut revealing the eye that's somehow perfectly preserved, and it glares at the creature, and I cast Roscoe's Baleful Glare. Consuming Glare, rather, sorry. Do I need to roll presence for that or something?
I don't know. What is the description?
All I have down is that D4 creatures lose D8 hit points.
Oh, is that a power?
It's a power, yeah.
All right, let me just double check that. Where?
Roscoe's Consuming Glare.
And you do have to make a presence check to succeed.
Okay. It's a 13.
Nice.
Is that?
Yeah, that's what it does. So please roll D8.
D8. And that's the only creature I see right now?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, there are others around out in the mist, but
Okay.
There's only one engaged besides the tree and Pesh and the harpy and 2 monkeys and a horse and a sword.
I don't feel anybody else yet. And look at although I eye the horse for a split second, and then I 6 points.
Okay. How does it go? Like, it's a consuming glare. How does it consume when it destroys this?
I think that it's forced to meet the glare of Roscoe, and then its eyeballs explode and his head implodes.
Bam! All right, and it falls on the ground, thrashing about until it is still, and the tree shakes. Well done.
Getting to it, thank you.
And the harpy squeals with approval, and your well fills with copious buckets of joy, and the rest of you stand about, and Barbarister is like, well, it looks like you could learn something skillful there besides calling around that old relic that you've got winged through the air. And Pesh goes, this is exactly why I needed you here. Well done.
All right, now who wants to sacrifice something?
Sacrifice?
I need something to sacrifice for the tree. It's got to give me a secret if I do.
Oh,
What about the goat?
I look over at the goat.
Pesh spins and looks in your direction. I just as soon sacrifice you. You do not talk about this goat. This is mine.
Well, guess that's off the table. What about the horse? Does anybody really like the horse?
Pretty tempting at the moment, but
Right? Is that a green
No.
one?
Barbarister says, oh, no, do not be preposterous. Deru, now, don't be so...
could stand to be a little more supportive.
Looks like sacrifice is off the table. Come on, Fitz. Let's go.
The tree goes, I have a secret. I have a very important secret. It's
that
about
right?
the valley.
I kind of believe it. I mean, it let me go to get some business done, which I did.
And
now
we
it's-
had agreement. It was admittedly verbal.
Yes, yes.
I will deal with this secret. And I will step forward.
Come closer. I have a secret.
Closer yet?
Yes,
How's this? Closer more?
I like it.
I'm gonna get right up there nose to nose with this thing.
Vines come up and they just kind of like stroke your
Please.
roots. And,
Naughty, naughty vine.
well, I've tried to behave. I've been out here a long time before anyone has
I
come.
completely understand.
Yeah. You want to make a deal? Mm. What do you want? What do we? I can tell you my secret. What do you? The vine comes up and it lightly wraps around your throat.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
What are we doing? What are we? Are we?
I will trade you
Yes.
a secret for a secret.
Oh. Okay. All right, you have to like my secret, though. It may not be very interesting.
Oh,
Might be
mine is
interesting.
quite interesting, I assure you.
Oh, all right. You're going to tell me first? I've been out here a long time.
Do you have an ear that I can whisper it into?
Close to my face.
This close or closer?
Closer. Yeah.
I will
okay.
lean in as close as I can get so that my lips are touching the bark of the tree ever so gently, and I will whisper my darkest secret.
It goes, no.
It is true, every word of it.
And the vines go from kind of grasping to more embracing. All right, it's fair, it's fair. I suppose you can't stay here forever, unless...
I could come back someday.
Okay, I'll take it. My secret is the undead will only go so far toward the entrance to the cave before they stop pursuing. So if you find yourself being pursued, go to the cave and they will cease at a point.
That is a good secret indeed, tree.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked my secret.
All right, unhand me now.
Yeah, all right, for now. Until someday.
Perhaps. And I'll walk away.
We're all staring
Yeah.
That was
on the
productive.
path.
Was it a good one? Was it a good was it worth it?
Was it? It was good enough.
Good. Look at the horse. Looks like you're off the hook.
The meat
Barbarous
hook.
looks at you. Barbarous looks at Dorval as if it was ever in question, peasant.
If we are to be pursued by the undead, we should make haste to the entrance of the cave. They will not pursue us within.
That's good to know.
Yes. And the hour grows late. We should press on, as it is anyway. The goat bleats, and the harpy laughs.
Lead the way, Pumpkinhead.
Onward you go, deeper into the valley. Deacon, please roll a d6.
5.
The shadows in the mist do not pursue for the moment. The sun is low on the rim of the valley when you reach the great cave. A chorus of moaning voices resonates through the air as the nodes gather, perhaps a quarter mile away, cutting off the egress. The yawn of the cave seems to breathe its cold breath over you. And as you stand between the void in the earth and the horde at your back, a slight motion once again catches your attention. As picking its way over the ground like a spider at the door of a castle, you see a single black-furred ape. The hunched creature clambers over rocks and boulders in a single-minded effort to reach your location. And once clear of the larger barrier, lopes toward you until coming to a stop a mere 20 feet from you. It sits on its haunches and settles its arms on its pointed knees as it looks at you with milky blue eyes. And the harpy goes, "Let us sing." And Torval, and Dal, and Deru, and Pesh. It seems the right sort of greeting for this ape to break into song. Those of you who wish to sing to impress your beloved, what do you sing?
Something to the effect of, "Hey, hey, ape.
Hey, 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 ape.
Is that the ape thing?
No, that's Pesh.
Dahl just starts whistling to the best of his ability. He's not very good at it.
All right. The harpy laughs, and it's the most adorable. Deacon Cletus, it's pretty damn annoying at this point. But
It's old.
yeah.
It's real old.
After the song is over, Pesh walks toward the ape, leading the goat, and takes a knee with his voluminous round head bowed. The ape then speaks. I smell gifts on the wind and sense a request in your breath. Who are you? And what banal ask do you dare risk your whisper of a soul to burden me with? Pesh raises his head toward the sky and opens his arms. I bring you this goat, Lord. It is the firstborn goat of the year. And Lord, I wish to build for you a new grand temple in the man city of Schleswig to the glory of He, so that all may know the truth speaker, whom she hath besmirched, hath tried to turn the naive against her very son. Tell me, Lord, of what design will you have for your new shrine? What will you have your servant do? The ape sniffs toward the goat, which bleats quietly. The ape then scratches at the core of its buttocks and flicks something from its finger before smelling its hand. Finally, it crosses its arms and puffs its cheeks before blowing the air out between pursed lips. It speaks again. You know what I want, servant. Pesh looks back to the rest of you as he stands to face you. He opens his arms imploringly. My companions, for an additional 30 silver, will one of you kindly help me? You see the line of the leash extending from his wrist to the tethered goat at his side.
Would be what?
Please help the man.
I don't know what this entails. I'm not just say yes to this. What are we doing?
Help me with the codes.
What does that mean? Am I leading him to the ape?
Sacrifice.
Want me to kill the ape? I mean, the goat?
Pesh looks back to the ape. Hey, careful what you say.
So you want Cletus to kill the goat?
I want someone to help me with what the Lord has asked. I will pay you. Who will do this?
Fuck it. I'll do it then.
All right.
Deacon, are you, sir? I could. I mean, you risk yourself. I just not for a deacon. Let me.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm built for this.
Are you trying to steal my glory? For you, deacon. And I step forward.
I'm almost picturing a 3-person race at this point.
Elbowing. There's a lot of elbowing.
Are we letting Dal do this, or?
Sure.
Well, I mean, if he fights me, I'm not gonna. I'll let him do it.
I mean, Cletus definitely wins that fight, but yeah, Dahl will step forward. I revere Deacon pretty well, so I don't want him putting himself at risk. I timidly step forward.
What must I do? Hold it down.
Take the leash for me. And Pesh hands you the leash. The
I
goat.
take the leash.
And Pesh opens their jacket, and you see that ornate, large-bladed dagger. It's larger than a dagger should be. and the shirt is tattered where the blade has just merely brushed it. And they pull out the dagger, and they look at the ape, and they thrust the dagger twice into your chest, Dal. Please make 2 agility defense rolls.
Way to go, Dal.
Don't worry, my agility is my best stat. We're good. That is an 11 and a 14.
1 hits you. Please roll damage equivalent to a d6 plus 1.
Luckily, we
Great.
got paid before the double cross.
That's 3. That's 3
All right.
with a +1. I rolled a 2.
I mean, this was
And
an
my leather armor?
addendum to the contract, the original contract, so it's not really a double cross.
Hey, it's 1 stab and I get 30 more silver. This is almost worth it. That's 1. So I take 2 points of damage.
All right, you take 2 injuries, 2 hit points. And Deacon, please roll initiative for us.
That's a 6.
Okay, you all get to go first.
I'm not the goat.
All right, so who wants to go?
I do.
Okay, do it, Deacon.
All right, Dal, you stumble back, surprised for a moment. You've got the leash to the goat in your hand. You've got a somewhat of an injury. Deacon, what do you want to do?
I step forward, grabbing the back of Dal's cloak, and push him back forward towards Pesh.
Okay.
And then I'm going to drive my sword behind Dal and through to Pesh's stomach. I'm
All
basically
right.
using Dal as a shield, and I'm just
Yeah.
striking forward.
Okay, all right. Go for it.
That is going to be a 15
Ooh,
with the sword attack.
okay. And damage?
Damage is going to be 6.
Wow. And then D2 armor.
1.
Ooh, so 5. Pesh goes as you stab into him, but the eyes are essentially unchanging. They just move inside the pinched sockets, and yeah, that's
Can Dahl go next?
sure. Yeah, go for it.
He's like, thank you, Deacon.
And then he grabs this pouch and he tosses it over to Cletus and he's like,
Cletus, sniff it deep.
that's my turn.
Okay.
Sniff it, Cletus.
Cletus will
Cletus does this
catch it.
fast. Yeah.
Jam it up his nose and take the deepest breath possible.
All right, so Cletus, you now get 2 attacks a turn, but your defense is a 14 threshold instead of a 12.
Okay.
So you're berserking. You go nuts.
My teeth instantly start chomping.
Okay.
I'll go next.
All right, go for it.
I'm probably just to the side of Dal now, and so I will swing around the rest of the way and come in and try to bite Monsieur Pesh
All
in the
right.
face, in his peachy face.
Peachy face. Rotten peachy face.
That is a 10.
That is not sufficient.
Okay, well I get 2, so
Okay.
I'll go.
And you get another attack.
Because
Are you
I'm
biting or are you using that sick ass
biting.
dagger?
I'm
You're
biting.
just biting. All right.
It's my go-to move. That's a dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
That's 1 damage.
And the armor of Pesh does absorb it because his minimum is going to be 1.
Okay.
All right. So you come in and you chomp, chomp. One misses. The second one catches that big mouth of fur on that fur-lined jacket that he wears.
You just see him like,
Yeah.
oh, he's spitting it out.
And that goes to who's next?
I'll go next.
Torval or Daru? All right, Torval.
Yeah. He pulls out Roscoe again and pulls back that lid.
Oh,
And disapprove. That's a 14 on the die for my check.
oof.
And a D8 for 4.
All right. Pesh lets out a gurgling scream and falls down dead. I know you've been wanting to do something all game long with his head. What happens when he gets consumed by this power?
So this time, the head just sort of, the flesh that connects the body to the head just sort of dissolves away to the point that his head just sort of plops off the body.
I think it goes
Nice and intact.
Yeah, and it rolls a little bit down toward the mouth of the cave and gets lodged against some of the rocks.
Sweetheart,
Body falls flat. That's your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Daru, you are still off the horse? On the horse?
Yeah, since we were going into the cave, I would say that I had gotten off the horse, so.
All right. So you're there, you're off the horse, you see Pesh go down, the head rolls off.
Yeah, that was good work, team.
What is this ape doing while this is happening?
Yeah, what's the ape doing?
The ape is eyeing all of you.
I
In
got an
what
eye
way?
for you.
Like a
If Daru's not going to do anything, it leaps at Daru.
Oh no.
It gives out a chimp-like squall and comes, aping across the ground and leaps at you and attacks twice. Please give me 2 attacks at standard DR.
You mean like agility?
Yeah.
Attempts to dodge. So that will be an 8 and a 3. None of my dice are.
Oh man, you're
I pulled out a new die, and it's still messing
You gotta
me
burn
up.
some sage or something there. Rude.
Something.
Yeah.
Let's see how double much it hits you. Please roll 2d6 for the damage that you take.
I only have 6 health points, so this
You do have armor, right?
may just drop. This may
Do
be
you
it
have
for you.
omens? You can always use an omen to reduce damage too.
True.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that because I rolled 8.
Oh no.
So the omen lets you reduce.
By D6, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so take the higher of the d6 there and re-roll it if you want to use your omen for that.
I do want to use my omen for that.
Oh,
Now it's a 6, so that's now
Well,
9.
that's actually, the omen is lower by a D6. So
Oh,
whatever the damage you're taking, you just reduced it by 6 points.
but
too.
that's
Okay, so
2. Okay.
I just rolled a 6, so I only take.
And you have DR2 armor, right?
Yay.
You have armor.
I'm still in it, guys. I'm still in it.
Do you have armor?
Oh, I do have armor.
It's
So
yeah. So
reduce it.
please roll that. See if you can reduce that.
Yeah. That's right. I completely forgot because it hasn't come up yet.
It's up now.
It does say DR +2 on agility tests, including defense.
Oh, that means that. So you have medium or heavy armor.
It's scale armor, yeah.
That means that your agility tests are made
More
+2
difficult
higher. Yeah.
because I can't. Well, I failed them both anyway.
You
so
did fail
that
both.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter,
Yeah.
but-
Yeah. But now you're rolling a 14 on your agility.
So that is a 3.
Okay, so neither of those points gets through. So you may be easier to hit, but you're also harder to damage. And that takes us back to the top. Right? As this ape is, or this chimpanzee is jumping and striking at Daru and is like in it. I think it was Deacon that went first.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's your chance to kill the goat.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I thought about it a couple times. But I'm gonna gonna do something different. I am going to. All right, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna pull the crucifix out. Now this is like the core element of my class.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna pull my crucifix out, and I'll say, did I ever catch the name of the ape when they were talking at all?
There
Was
was
it ever
different-
said?
Lord.
How did he refer to it?
Lord.
Lord. I will hold the crucifix out. Actually, first I'm going to cut my hand with my blade, and then I'm going to rub it on the crucifix, and I'm going to hold the crucifix out, and I'm going to say, Lord Ape! And I'm going to say, it is time for you to stop this aggression. The deal can still be made. The sacrifices can go forward. The temples can be built, but not if you kill us. Ole!
The ape is in a frenzy. And whatever was speaking so intelligently before doesn't seem to be part of this ape at the moment. Please, what is the description of that ability again?
It can be used in encounters with undead and lesser trolls and goblins. Check morale to see if they bow and join the congregation. Any creature that falls under its sway will become a mindless follower that walks and runs behind you without taking any action.
I'm going to do something wild here. How about just give me a straight D20 roll?
Okay.
Come on, we need another monkey in our ranks. We don't have enough.
That is a 4.
From a quarter mile behind you, 4 Noge walk into the perimeter and just move slowly in your direction.
Okay.
They're a ways off, but they have entered the sacred.
I knew it was a
space.
long shot, but thought I'd give it a try. That's my turn.
Okay, then that's I think Dal's second this time. Or was it still Cletus?
Dal.
Nope, it's Dal
It's Dal.
before Cletus. Yeah. Dal is gonna look down at the shriveled body of Mr. Pish, and I'm gonna grab that glinting dagger that's now covered in my blood, and I'm gonna pick that up and pocket it. And then I'm gonna run towards the ape, hobble towards the ape, and I'm gonna pull out that scroll of death and just slap it against the ape and read it.
All right. So you grab up the dagger and pocket it. When you pocket it, it literally just cuts right through your
pants.
pants.
My loins,
Yeah,
my little-
it's like hanging on the belt, but it's just sticking right out through the fabric of your pants, just right through it.
Now he's Porky Pigging it.
You rip out that death scroll, and what that does, if you are successful,
Yeah, I imagine it causes death. One would
Death.
Very mysterious.
All creatures within. Oh, geez. All creatures within 30 feet lose.
Now we're going, guys. It don't
Go
matter.
for it.
All right. I think I'm gonna use my omen I was given to reduce the threshold by 4. So I just need an 8.
All right.
That is a 19.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No, it would be an 18 because I have -1 presence. 18.
Please roll 4d10.
All right.
This
Give me
is
1 second, guys.
classic Mörk Borg.
What you
And I'm
didn't
here
say
for
was
it.
I cast Fireball, but
Yeah.
Yep.
He didn't care how big the room was.
You guys gave me a scroll of death. I'm gonna use the scroll of death. Okay.
Yeah.
That is 17.
17. You, Cletus, Torval, Deru, Deacon, Barbarister, the monkeys, the ape all take 17 hit points of damage.
Oh yeah. Amazing.
Question time.
Yes.
Hey.
The silver
Hey.
the silver
Yep.
runed torch that I have
Yes.
What does that do? Is that
If it's lit and you're holding it, you cannot die.
that's what I
For-
was
For
that-
that
that's
hour.
my head, yeah.
Oh, that's the torch. Is that torch?
That's the torch. That's the only torch I have.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you take the 17, but you don't die.
Not great.
No,
Oh.
Everyone else.
Everyone
I
else
assume, hit
does, though.
0. Okay, I need each of you to roll a d4.
Yep, I'm dead.
You rolled a 4?
Yep, I rolled 4.
Deacon!
I rolled a
was
4
three.
also.
Oh no! Deru, Cletus, Deacon, you are dead.
Yay!
what about the horse?
Oh,
The horse.
You are hemorrhaging.
What
Oh
about
yeah, should I roll for the horse?
Barbarister, yeah, and the monkey. Your monkeys. Roll for the monkeys.
Oh, I need to roll for my monkeys. What about the ape I slapped it against?
I know it.
Oh,
Lord.
Barbarister got rolled a 1, so I guess
A
he's
1.
good.
Yes. Barbarister is unconscious for 4
amazing.
rounds. After the end of 4 rounds, Barbarister will come back to consciousness with D4 hit points. Barbarister
Yay,
is not
Barbarister
going
lives.
to die.
Yeah.
So next
That's
year, Dara,
good.
you can be Barbarister.
We just inherited a horse. Yay!
Fitz literally explodes just in a boom because he got a 4. And Bingle's got a 2. I don't know what a 2 does.
A 2. Roll a D6.
D6. Okay. A 3.
Bix. That was Bix.
That was Bingle's. Yeah.
Bingles. Bingles has a broken or severed limb and cannot act for D4 rounds, after which they become active with D4 hit points.
Okay.
The chimp is dead. And Torval, you're standing there with like half an hour of this torch left.
So I
You
see,
lit it back at the...
Yeah, I did at the tree. So the chimp is alive.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm sorry, the monkey, one of the monkeys.
One of the monkeys,
One
yeah.
of the monkeys is alive. And the horse is unconscious.
Horse is unconscious.
You got a lot of blood samples here.
I sure do.
They're probably on you.
The swords, I think the sword too is like, what's going on? What's happening? What? Something seems strange. I don't know. Oh, the harpy's still there too.
Ugh,
Oh, yes, that harpy dies.
that is yeah, the harpy's dead. 30 feet. I look at Dal's body and I'm like, well, that's a way to go out. That's so
Harpy's unconscious. The harpy can't move and it got a broken wing.
Well, there's no way to bring my companions back from the dead that I know of. However, their sacrifice shall not be in vain. I take out the scroll of the foul psychopomp.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And I'm going to cast it. And I specifically like to cast it on my companions' bodies, if possible.
What does this do?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, cast it.
I'm going to use my omen to re-roll. All right, that's better. That's a 15 total.
All right. Please roll a d6.
D6. D6. That's a 2.
As your companions' corpses lift from the ground, their flesh sloughs off, and only the skeletal remains
Oh, that's too bad. Oh, well. Can't get lucky every time.
exist as the 4 of them rise as undead skeletons.
All right, boys and girls. I look over towards the cave and be like, well, looks like I'm a cave hermit now. And I start walking towards the cave.
As you start walking toward the cave, and having defeated the avatar of he and Monsieur Pesh both, and the sound of rushing blood in your ear diminishes and the adrenaline subsides, You notice that the moaning of the Noach have stopped as well. A puff of cold air billows from the mouth of the cave like a sigh. It smells slightly of rot. It is followed by a voice. You have given me the sacrifices I demand.
Oh yeah. Well,
Take the goat and return to Schleswig and build my temple. The dead man has wealth enough to pay the man price. And should any oppose you, warn them that he has promised to strike dead that person and the one standing next to him, should they not cease their protest. I am Groh, of bitter envy, and I am Verhu, who doth not lie. Know this truth, and all truths I have spoken, and do my bidding, and you shall live to tell of having seen this valley and survived to speak of it. And so bidden,
Torval's eyes pop open, looking at the cave, and say, "Yes, my lord."
it's so bidden
Come on
you
now.
pass through the horde of the unfortunate undead and turn toward your home of Schleswig, richer and poorer than when you left. That, my friends, is where we end this fine
Oh my
birthday
God.
adventure.
Fuck
Too
yeah. That was awesome.
Too funny.
We exploded.
And then rose up as skeletons. Amazing.
Yeah.
That's
You
everything
guys, I
I
said
could
I wanted to go
possibly have
messy.
wanted for my birthday. Thank you so
I'm
much,
really
you
glad I
guys.
didn't ask what the
Nice.
scrolls did.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
Go for it.
I think that's the way to do it in this game. Is unless
Just
there's a reason
don't
for
even
the characters to know the scroll, or have time to study it or something. Just like let it fly. Yep, that's amazing.
What's
Thank
the
you so
worst that
much,
can happen?
Ty.
What's the
Thank you
just
so
called asshole.
much. That was great. Thank you. And
You
thank
are
you to everybody in the chat for
Thank you.
hanging out with us tonight and being generous with some gift subs and bits and helping us out in some pretty exciting moments there. That was fantastic. We'll go around the table here and say some goodbyes. But before we do, I just want to say you guys, thank you so much for being part of this game and hanging out
Happy
on my
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
thank you so
man.
much.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Thank you. Let's start with Rouge. Rouge, what's going on?
Hello, I am Rouge. I have been joining this evening as Deru, who now will never reclaim her ancestral home. Whatever, it's cool.
I'll reclaim it from you.
But I don't really have anything else going on when I'm not here these days. I might be starting in another short shot game over on Live from the Apocalypse soon.
Hell
though.
yeah.
So if you want to see when that happens, if you check out my Linktree, follow Live from the Apocalypse over on their channel. I will let people know when I actually have stuff to let people know about. And then also you can check out stuff I used to be part of, aka Mispaven Maidens, which was the adult comedy a cappella band that I used to perform with. Emphasis on the adult part of the adult comedy. So it's you have been warned, but you can find our music pretty much anywhere you stream music from, even though we are no longer performing. And that's me.
Oh, Rouge, thank you so much for being part of this. I think this was out of
for
the 4
having
years,
me.
I think in 3 of the 4 birthday Borgs. So
I think it
thank
was
you
just-
for
is
being
it-
part of it.
I only had one other. I only had Fremsta,
I
my
went
Cannibal
back.
Yes.
Barbarian.
I went
Fremsta was in
back.
both.
Yep. I went back
I
and
played
looked.
Fremsta twice. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
So, but yes. And then also, if you guys want to see more of Rouge's amazing role playing, you can go to our YouTube channel and check out These Withered Roots, which is up now almost in its entirety up on the YouTube page, which is a fantastic Shoutout campaign that we just wrapped up with the first season. And we'll be back with more. So go check that out. Thank you, Rouge, for being here. Let's jump next over to Shelly. Shelly, I couldn't have a birthday party without you. So glad that you're here, my friend.
Glad to
I
be
love having
here
you here. I love it. Thank you so much for bringing Cletus back.
and having him die again. This is not anything you can come back from. I don't think
You're back.
he's done.
Skeleton,
He's
you're
done.
Skeleton.
Skelly.
Skelly.
Shelly the Skelly.
Kelly. Well, thanks for letting me join yet again. This was a fabulous way to celebrate your birthday. I don't disagree, even though most of us died. Hey, I'm Shelly, also known as Flea Monkey, also known as Hey, it's Flea Monkey on Threads and Instagram. You can go see what I'm up to over there. Unfortunately, or fortunately, probably more like it's not that much right now. You could probably, if you want to see my face, you could go to Ty Thalanos' channel. Every Wednesday we play some Pathfinder, and that's pretty fun. But otherwise, hey, I'll pop up again. Don't cry. You'll see my face again here.
Or at least your skull.
At least my shining, sun-bleached bones of a skull and skeleton. Yes.
Thank you, Shelly. Appreciate you being here. Let's jump next over to Paul.
Hey everybody, Paul Angelo, author of House of Eidolons. Thanks for having me over here. Pembroke Online. Thanks, Dave. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that it went out with a nice big bang there.
That was amazing.
At the end. Cletus, I kind of imagine your nice polished skull has the most teeth of all of the skulls.
That's got to be a
out there.
horrible skull.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. I don't post a heck of a lot, but if you want to learn more about House of Eidolons, you can check out the Cyberpunk ttrpg that I run. You can also check out Siren's Demise on Guild Superior. We just got done running a kind of Cthulhu-esque horror cyberpunk game. And it was great. It was fun. Otherwise, stay tuned for the new Avarden game. I get to play GM and Ty's system come April, so we're gonna have a really fun time. It's gonna be an adventure. So come join us for that on Thursdays in April.
Thanks, Paul, for being here. Appreciate you bringing your creativity to the channel. Let's jump next to Jose. Jose, thank you so much for giving Paul's character the death scroll, first of all.
It's a completely random die roll.
Everything works out for a reason, and I'm glad that you were here to celebrate and hang out. So thank you for being here.
Thank you, Dave. Thanks for the invite, and thank you, Ty, for running such a fun game. I've never played Mörk Borg before, and that was a blast. And now Torval has to deal with survivor's guilt, which is, just the son of a.
I think the wealth will help make it better.
Look at he could be the quest giver next year. How about that?
There we
go. I am being kept busy when I'm not doing this. I am working on the Realmsbound project, which is a collaboration with Ed Greenwood and a bunch of other really neato keen writers and artists. And the first book, Guide to the Dalelands, is coming out at the end of this month. So if you're a Forgotten Realms fan, be sure to check that out because it's pretty cool. And then we have a bunch more books coming out, 3 more books coming out for the rest of the year. So I will be busy doing that. And on the 17th, I'll be running on this channel, the Evergreen Prince, a D&D module set in the very same Daleland. So that should be a blast. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. You're being kept busy.
Yeah, always busy, always creative. I'm excited for playing in the Forgotten Realms, which it's been a long time, if ever, that I've played in the Forgotten Realms. I've always been in the world of Greyhawk, so I'm super excited for that. And then last but not least, Ty, again, thank you so much for running these annual games and taking the time to be here and make it happen. Really appreciate you very much.
You bet. I look forward to it as much as you do, and it's your birthday, so I'm glad I get to do it. And thanks everyone for joining us and being involved in the chaos. The timing came together really well, so I was happy with that with the first adventure I hadn't run before. But I was excited to run it. I'm also very excited to be running the Call of Cthulhu in a few weeks, month or so. No, it'll be a little while yet, but it's coming up.
Towards the end of April, yep.
Yeah, that's going to be something. I'm excited to play a character in my world of New Avarden. If anyone happens to be in here and don't know, I am the creator of New Avarden and Fortune Thief 4 system over at Adventure Sling. But meanwhile, you can go to Adventure Sling, check out the podcasts. The Bridgeway trilogy is loading up every 2 weeks. It's all scheduled, so every 2 weeks you can count on an episode being there. We have numerous guests lined up for the first half of this year for the Adventure Sling podcast, which will be I think the next episode will be dropping the first week of April because I've got GaryCon coming up and there are things to do to prepare for that. I'll also be in several live streams here and potentially over at Folk and Myth as well this spring. So I will have more information about that when it happens. And the Mall of the Mountain is in layout right now, and hoping for release of that this spring. At some point, so more on that to come as well, which is a full-length New Avern adventure in 3 parts. So that's me right now. I think that's good enough.
Hell yeah, that's a lot, and you do a lot, and you're doing it brilliantly. So thank you for all of that. I really, again, appreciate you all being part of this. My name is Dave. I get to run games, play games, and produce games here in Guild Superior, and sort of the roustabout and ringleader and instigator. We've got a bunch of great stuff coming up that's been mentioned already, but I'll give you some dates. March 17th, we kick off the Evergreen Prince with Jose. April 2nd, we kick off the Ruminations of Stilmangthogni with Penborough here. April 18th, we kick off Dying Dreams, a Symbaroum game with Shiv. And then on April 21st, we kick off Call of Cthulhu, The Strange Case of Kozlov's Mummy with DungeonMisterTy. There's a lot happening. We've got a lot going on. And then behind the scenes, we're also casting some things for later this summer already. So if you want to get connected with what we do, probably the best way is to go over to our Blue Sky channel or profile and say hi over there and connect with us. If you want to see all of the amazing content that we put out over the last couple of years, we have over 700 videos on YouTube now, which boggles my mind. So much content, so much storytelling. That's all over on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. That helps us out, and it's completely free, and we appreciate your support over there as well. We will be back on Saturday this week with Alan Henry and the crew from New Zealand for more of Things from the Flood, which I'm very excited to jump back into the shoes of Milton, one of my very favoriteest characters that I've ever played. So looking forward to seeing you all on Saturday. In the meantime, try to spread a little bit of positivity in the world. We need it more now than ever. And we'll see you on Saturday. Be good and take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.